everyone, welcome back to another Engines of Somewhere Wales episode. Last time we talked about the railway's massive K-Free Garrett, Gary. This time, however, we'll be talking about the new best friend, trademark pending. That's right, it's the catboy himself, Gilbert. Wait a sec. Okay guys, sorry about that. But yeah, we'll be talking about Gilbert. So let's start with this weird intro and get into the video. Gilbert was ordered by Saul Denver and built by the Ethanol & Sons Works in 1921 along with his brother Gametez. When Gilbert was first brought onto the railway, he initially had poor steaming, but eventually he would replace Elmira as the main passenger engine, sending her to work on freight. His brother, on the other hand, well, that's a completely different can of worms that we'll get into eventually. Gilbert is an 060T, meaning he has 0 leading wheels, 6 driving wheels, and no pilot wheels. Gilbert is about 18 to 20 feet long, 5 to 6 feet wide, and about 9 to 10 feet tall. Gilbert weighs around 11 to 10 tons when fully loaded with coal and water, with a top speed of 25 SPS, which is 17 to 18 miles per hour. Gilbert has a tractive effort of around 6,000 lbf with an HP rating of 320. He is equipped with a small brass high-pitched whistle. Here are some samples of his voice. Gilbert would continue to run passenger services, replacing Elmira with most of the services, and became the railway's main passenger locomotive. Gilbert would continue running well into the 50s, where he may have been the final locomotive to be left running on the line until its closure in 1954. As for where he went, it's unknown, but it has been stated that he was dead as hell, meaning he was most likely scrapped after the closure. Gilbert is most likely the last engine to be run in regular service before the death of the railway, and sadly didn't escape the scrapper's torch. Gilbert began development sometime between November 3rd and December 11th, 2019. A joke model of him was shown off as being the final engine to be added to Somewhere Wales. Gilbert would originally be released July 27th, 2020, and originally spawned at the abandoned quarry. Originally, when he was added, he had a spawn bug where only 3 versions of him could exist. If you tried to spawn a 4th Gilbert, it would spawn, but attempting to drive it would get you a one-way ticket to the sun. This meant that Gilbert was insanely rare in public service, and that getting him over the bridge onto the main line was pretty cool. Gilbert would eventually be moved to the port a few months later, with the issue still occurring. Gilbert would finally be fixed during the 2021 revamp of, well, not revamp, he would actually be fixed, like, I think it was when the logging camp was fleshed out, or God's Keep, I don't know, but he would get fixed. Gilbert would be updated April 5th, 2022, being completely overhauled, having more detail, such as opening smoke box, opening firebox, opening coal bunker, opening sandboxes, opening water tanks. You can tell there's a lot of opening related stuff, and a few more stuff. And then recently he got a bit of an update, getting more proper safety valves, proper steaming effects, and also a lot of other stuff. Gilbert has certainly had a very odd development stage, but he does function and he's pretty cool. Gilbert surprisingly has several real-life counterparts which he might have been based off. The first engine in this list is the 060 tank engine named Doll. Doll was built in 1919 for the Sydenham Ironstone quarries. Doll was one out of 3 identical engines who worked at the quarries. The quarry would be shut down in 1925, and Doll and her sisters were moved to the Bilston Steelworks. The 3 ran in the steelworks until Winfred was withdrawn and scrapped in 1949. Doll and Gertrude kept working until 1959 when they were withdrawn. Doll would be bought and preserved in the 1960s, and Doll can still be seen running today at the Leighton Buzzard Narrow Gauge Railway. Another similar looking engine is this 060T Harbour tank engine built by Hudswell Clark in the year 1901. This engine was built for the Harbour Department of Natal in South Africa. The engine was named Edward Innes, and for several years was notably excluded from the classification system of the SAR, and even keeping its name. It was sadly scrapped in 1923, being the only of its class. Another possible contender is the 060T 2-foot Bagnell engine built for a Nauva sugar mill, also known as the Tamanua mill. This engine was constructed in 1906 and was the 4th engine that was ordered for the mill. As for its history, I have no idea, as very little if no information exists on the Nauva sugar mill besides I think it's a Wikipedia page article. I don't know what language, but yeah, there's barely information, and there is absolutely no information on the locomotives that ran there. So there's not even a photo of the locomotive. All that we have is these diagrams that were constructed for it. So if any of you guys are from Fiji and know more history of this, please, please, please tell me in the comments. I am kind of desperate to learn about this locomotive. But yeah, overall, Gilbert certainly has plenty of bases, but out of the three, I have to say that Edwards Innes is the biggest basis for Gilbert, with Dahl being in 2nd place and number 4 being in 3rd. Well, that's another Engines of Summer of Wales video all finished. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you haven't noticed, we are very, very close to 1,000 subscribers, so... And this is what happens when you procrastinate on making videos. Yeah, well... Thanks again for helping us hit 1,000 subscribers, or helping me specifically. It's been really fun, guys, and I definitely have more stuff planned. I'm too lazy to finish it out here, so I'm just gonna unpause the video now and let past me continue speaking. If you still have not subscribed, then by all means, please, please, please subscribe. We're nearly there, and it's nearly the end of the year, and I kinda wanna get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, if you can't tell by now. So, yeah, make sure to subscribe, click that like button, notification bell, whatever. Anyway, next time we'll be talking about the Mean Green Cracker Machine. That's right, next time we're talking about Salty and the Cracker. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.